let you broadcast. Well, shit. Alright, we're going to be getting bridges built tonight. We're going to be going ahead and get all this. So, you know what? Strap in, grab you a cup of coffee, cup of whatever, hit that truck stop. We're going to keep these wheels on the blacktop and roll it. But if you will, give me a minute. Gotta have the cast of characters here. I know that truck was badass, but I'm not watching what I'm doing. Since there's no gas stations out here, I gotta actually drop this somewhere so I can actually have a portable fuel station. Why do you think I put the can back on the Bulldog? If we want to take a minute, yes, even the famous hood ornament from that movie. Yeah, and I got rid of the shits too. It really didn't work for me. There was a vehicle called the shits. It really did drive like the shits. Alright, as I said, we got a mod showcase, so I wanted to show off a little bit here. But I gotta find a spot to drop the trailer. This will work right here. Well, I have some vehicles I want to show off, and I think you guys are going to like what we got here tonight. Now, I have been playing Snowrunner on hard mode, so I like a little challenge. Game on, guys. Game on. I know it's hard for you to move right now, Midnight. Oh, basically, we are babying Midnight tonight. Yes. If you weren't with us yesterday, she popped 8 puppies out, so I'm pretty much playing babysitter. Yeah. This time puppies. Yeah, this time it's puppies. Alright, let's see what other toys I can buy. Now I've got it turned on to mods only. 8-wheel steer. Yes, I drove the rally car. I tried it out. It was fun. Good God. Is that enough mud tires? Triple tires? Really? My God. God dang, who are you trying to prove? Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. We're playing with more trucks today. More toys.
Yes. Let's fill the stream a bit. Go back to it. I'll fill it up.
Well, I gotta do a haul. I gotta do a haul. And yes, you're not seeing shit. That is a rally car in frickin' Snowrunner.
Alright. No, it's just like the string pause size a fair bit behind. I can see it now.
Okay, I need something that I know I can get through shit. Because I gotta haul some wood. Okay, that's a little extreme, but we're gonna run with it. Good God Almighty! Every damn motor in the game. Fud. Good gravy. Are you sure this ain't a rig or a fucking monster truck? Actually, don't answer that, guys. Do we want a crane? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look who's here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, that's all I had for an introduction. Honestly, don't even know why you guys keep me around.
Because you're entertaining as fuck. Stop putting yourself down. That's why.
That was actually a joke.
I know. Wait, who wants LEDs under a rig?
How would that work? With all the mud and shit.
I don't know, but the blue mule looks like it's be ready for action. Well, now we just got to put a bumper on this thing.
Bumper cars.
I think I'm so tasty.
I am so big and muscular.
Ooh, how about bull bars on a... Okay, we got a cab over with bull bars? Okay, yeah. Chicken wire bull bars, too. Hell yeah. Why in the goddamn hell would you put Hummer rims on a rig?
Yeah, why?
I said. Alright, let's see what kind of toys we can throw in. I need Junior up about 8:30. Oh, I forgot what I was asking now. Must not be important. Alright, we need to go get some wood. First things first. We need trailers. That's a 5 slaughter. Electric Moose Enterprises. I was waiting for Toast to say something here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm distracted.
Sorry. No problem. We'll just...
I was kind of off in my own little world for a minute. I don't know.
I can tell. So I minimized my mods. And kept some of the major ones that I liked, like the car and the trucks.
Wow, so you trimmed the fat of it, okay. That gauge,
Shit, maybe I wish I had this on PC. It would have been even better. You know the thing about cab overs, though, that why they don't really make them much anymore, do you?
Well, from what I could gather, it was difficult to get into the motor compartment.
Well, that's one, but if you want to sit and think about it, imagine riding on that thing and you get a bad back doing that shit. And this is what Dimebag told me. Because you're sitting right over that engine and that suspension, you know, that shit's bouncing your back. And if your back is one of those that gets fucked up real easy, don't drive a cab over.
That's kind of how it is for me on my lawnmower. I can't stand driving that motherfucker, but I love cutting grass. I wish they had a fucking backrest on the lawnmower.
That would help, huh?
And it doesn't help that my hips get cramps in them.
Rich is gonna replace the seat. He's gonna actually put an actual racing seat on it. Because a real racing seat doesn't move. You know, and that's a big problem for me.
A racing seat on what?
My sim rig.
Oh.
That damn thing literally caused my fucking ass to tear. Well, how you feeling, Sierra? I know they still got the nose wires in you.
Howdy, see? Hope you're doing better. I'm not at my phone right now, so I can't really see what you're saying.
This is a modified Ford. I'm thinking about making a whole fleet reflecting our
Show off my
styles.
truck.
Oh yeah,
Show
I
off.
gotta. Here, let me drop the trailer. I gotta drop the trailer. I've got the wrong engine in this truck, so I'm gonna delete the trailer. Yeah, your truck's parked right now. Which I'll go ahead and bring that truck out because I do like that one. Before we go grab yours, Toast.
All right. I gotta handle some shit. I'll be right back.
Bruce.
Well, handle shit meaning two things. I gotta check the lawnmower because I misplaced the fucking key, and I think the key is still in the lawnmower. And then I gotta actually take a shit, so I'll be back.
Take one for me. I don't feel like getting up. Alright. We're going to take this one out for a spin. Let me go find Toast's truck. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and change trucks here. I know, if people are seeing this truck, let me know what you think. And we'll start with Kimmy. Well, your thoughts on that truck? Tesla's great taste in trucks, doesn't he? And yes, it's got smokestacks on the exhaust. I did have Optimus Prime in here. The problem is it takes up too much memory. Yeah, that's the biggest problem on PlayStation, is because you got a limit on how much you can put in, and it's not very big. I'm lucky to get 3 pages, if that. Alright, you ready? This one even has glows on it. So once it gets nighttime, watch the rig. This rig has LED lights, and it's a hybrid, meaning I don't burn as much fuel. But I still like my, what's up? Yeah, and notice it's quicker as shit, too. This one's not bad. I like this mod. If you've not checked it out, this is the GGMS Hybrid Conversion Truck Mod. There's trucks in here that have electric motors. Oh, the shit sucks, dude. I hate that truck. I had to get rid of it.
I didn't get to see it.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Oh,
Pretty much, it was literally a copy and paste from Mud Runner.
never mind.
And the best part is, I'm actually using mods on hard mode.
Nice, nice to see it. Okay.
But yeah, if I'm going to use the mods and I'm limited on it, I'm going to maximize as much of that memory I got on by looking at the mods. Can't go wrong with a Ford truck. Some of those Ford trucks weren't too bad. And now, before you ask, not only do I got a Mac, I got a Peterbilt. Oh yeah, there you go. Now look at the truck. See the LED on it? Yeah, I know you don't want to watch the Olympics. Ain't I a little more entertaining than the damn Olympics?
Oh, yeah, the Olympics is alright, yes.
Wait a minute. Winter Olympics or summer? Alright.
Yeah.
You know, I was never big on the Olympics. I love the X Games more. And I remember 2000, I think it was 2006 or 2007 was when they introduced Rallycross into the X Games. Oh, that was awesome. What, for the Olympics? If you're talking about the X Games, no, that's where the extreme sports shit happens. Uh, no, the X Games, if you've never heard the X Games is, they do it every year. Especially when they bring motorcycles into it and they do the freestyle moto and Moto X and shit like that. Love that shit. And no, I'm not getting the logs yet because I need to build the bridges first. I know. I know it's a shit ton of lumber. I'm on hard mode. I didn't feel like playing that pussy ass regular shit now. What about, oh, handball? Who was asking about handball? Oh, handball? Nah, I'm not big on that. Okay, the only Olympic sports that really kind of matter is the swimming competition. I always enjoyed that. Um, Sharpshooting, but you can't get sharpshooting too much. Fencing was another good one. I actually enjoy watching fencing. The new mode, that's exactly what I'm playing now. Unless you're talking about immersive mode, that hasn't come out yet. That's what I'm playing right now. I need my charge wire, Kim. Actually, it is, but it's not in the Olympics. If I know it was started in a college fraternity, but yes, there is an actual competition for professional farters. But still, I'm wondering how the hell that's rated. Sound, the quality.
Smell?
So what happens? Oh, he shit his pants. Oh, he got disqualified.
Hey, you can't get it up.
And then you bring in a ringer. You got some big guy who fucking ate a plate full of freaking fiber and beans and eggs. And then
Yeah.
All that good shit.
yeah, right. Well, you know what I mean, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but think about it. How would you rate that? Sound, pitch, quality? Hope dear God you didn't shit your pants. Actually, you know what? The women's water polo is always kind of fun because the sensors have to be on the ready every time. And that's not a joke. One year, I was watching the women's water polo event, and those goddamn women are dangerous. They're brutal. Sitting there pulling on the damn swimsuit. You might get a view you don't want to see. Especially if they're, you know. Oh, that's just me. I got strange thoughts. Don't worry about that. Right, Wook?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Oh, he's
right,
gonna
you
go
do.
find. He's gonna go look for water polo now, ain't you? Women's water
Not
polo
really.
event. No, I like some of the bloopers that happened in the Olympics. If you really want to know. Well, they didn't give you a regular room? Or a room by yourself, Sierra? Well, at least you'll get to go home tomorrow. How obnoxious and loud is she? You piquing my interest. I'll tell you what, you got your phone recorder on TikTok. I want to see this. I think I might want to lift the suspension a little bit. Basically, I'm lifting the truck's dress. Go ahead, you can say it now. I forgot, where did Toast go?
He said he had to go look for the keys to his lawnmower and then go to the bathroom.
I think he might have fell in. I think he might be Jacques Cousteau again. Hunting for those
That's
dreaded
always very
squeezle
possible.
plops.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of them. You never know when they might strike.
Oh, I know. It's like a damn weenie goblin. I got it under control. I knew I'd make it look easy. Not bad for somebody who can't get a driver's license because they suffer narcolepsy. Which is as bad as it seems.
Hmm.
But I can drive the shit off this damn thing. No, I'm not in there. I'm not in Wisconsin. I'm in Michigan. Tallywhacker. It's like watching fucking Porky's.
To tell you to.
Hell, it's like watching Porky's again. Oh, please tell me you've seen Porky's.
No.
Oh, God. You have a job now. You have to watch all 3 Porky's films.
Okay.
I got Kim to watch it. And as raunchy as those movies are, it is some of the funniest shit. I'm sure Sierra's probably seen Porky's. Especially the snake in the toilet scene from the second one. Oh, God, yes. That was fucking funny as hell. On this episode of Snowrunner, what the fuck did I just hit? God damn it! Now I'm gonna have to go get another truck. I wrecked my truck. I gotta go get a goddamn crane. if that woman is so obnoxious and loud in bed, why don't you just roll over and rip a fart? That'd shut her up. That's one of the things I always do. When I was in the hospital the first and only time, I made sure I said I want a private room. Why? Because if I fart and there's somebody else in there, you might have to call hazmat. Shit. Now I'm going to have to go and get something else. Is Toast back yet?
I do not know.
Yeah, I'm back. Just had to start my controller again.
Well, I just had a damn interesting issue.
I'm having one too. I seem to have misplaced my fucking lawnmower key.
Damn.
Yeah, this is not good. Ah, not good at all. Watch out, Jose. Yeah, what was your issue?
Got in a goddamn place on Snowrunner and I fucking lost my damn load.
Yeah.
So now I gotta take another truck over there, go pick up my goddamn wood, put it back on the trailer. Otherwise, tallywhacker, 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 tallywhacker. Yes, I am on that mode. Oh no, there's saves. There's saves.
What are you doing?
Hard mode has saves on here. You're thinking survival mode on Fallout.
What are you doing? Oh yeah. I know a little bit about survival on Fallout.
This is about the same thing, just with a vehicle.
So you got a sleep to save in there?
No, I gotta take my truck back to the garage.
Arr. Do you know how many people in your settlement do you need before you can get Smiling Larry, the scribe, and all them?
No, I do not. I wish I did. You're trying to get that settlement trophy, ain't you?
Yeah, I mean, I was close to having 100% happiness with the first time, but I don't know what happened to my save. It reverted back to the very beginning, and I lost all my settlement progress that I had. I had like 33 people in a settlement, and the happiness was 98. And then
The
my
best
fucking save
settlement I
reverted.
found to do that in was Sunshine Tidings.
Oh, I almost had it in Sanctuary.
I did in Sunshine. Because that's how I got to platinum. I still remember that damn night too. I was playing and all of a sudden I just saw the trophy for the settlement. And then right afterwards was the platinum trophy. I'm like, holy shit. I just platted Fallout 4. That was before DLC dropped.
Yeah, the thing, I'm playing it on the not the PS4, I'm doing it on the PC.
Alright, Sierra, you be careful. And tell that obnoxious chick laying in the other bed, tell her she can shut her mouth.
I know how I gotta get Ann Hargreaves to level 4 merchant of clothing. That's I gotta complete the strong shit to get the super mutant. I just got the Vault Tech guy.
I always thought his name would be Reginald.
Does he even have an actual name?
I don't think he did. Alright. Let him change out your snot wires.
Clark. The Vault Tech representative name is Clark.
How'd you find that? Was there a hidden entry somewhere?
I'm looking into it now, why it's Clark.
First name or last name? You feel like cooking anything, or you want DoorDash? Huh? Oh, let me go see what I can get.
It's from a cut content thing in Red Rocket, because his van is in the Red Rocket.
Yeah?
His name is mentioned in there.
Well, I don't know what you want. Okay, I'm gonna get 30 Express. I'm just gonna get Chicken Express. Ooh, damn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too much. That's way too much. Because the dasher fee is what gets you. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Taco Bell sounds good, but I don't want straight up tacos. You know? Oh, hell yeah. They got the nacho fries box. Hell yeah. But I don't want a combo either. I've got drinks here. No? Fuck, what do I want though, huh? You want a crunch wrap? Or what?
Apparently his name's Clark Rogers. That's about all I can get, but that comes from a mod that changes that. Apparently somewhere deep embedded in the files, but I don't fucking know if there's any actual
Truth to it.
name for it. Yeah. But Clark Rogers sounds like a good name.
Well, did you want to cook anything, or? Talking to Kim. Don't feel like it, do you? Plus, it won't be done by 10 o'clock. Fuck it, I'll just get the variety taco pack. That sounds good, doesn't it? Oh, good part is I get a discount with this one. $5. I'll take that damn discount. Alright.
What?
I got a $5 discount for Taco Bell on DoorDash.
What is it, Jose?
Fucking hungry as fucking hell. I ate over at the lake, but that didn't fill me up.
Are you comfortable, Jose?
And Rich bought a bigger tent. A standing one, so that might help me, because you know my fear. Yeah, okay, little known fact about Bubba. Bubba is very claustrophobic.
I'm claustrophobic to an extent.
No, I cannot stand being in something enclosed. One time, I went camping when I was younger, and they played a prank on me, and I fucking woke up in a body bag, dude. They thought it was funny. I literally fucking screamed. Broke a dude's arm.
Yeah. PFR. You want to get under the blanket, Jose? Come here. Come on. Come on.
I got a Dasher sitting over at Taco Bell right now. Damn, this one might be coming in quick as fuck.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
I know you don't want to move, buddy, but the way you're laying, my arm goes right there, and you're kind of in the way. You okay? Why you seem sad?
I've got midnight in here because it gets hot in that bedroom. I have to run the AC at night in that motherfucker. But right now, all I'm running is fan here, and she's pretty comfortable. I'm in the front room with her and the 8 babies. So you've probably been hearing them.
I haven't heard anything.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised. Because one of them's like a goddamn siren going off.
More than likely the runt.
Actually, no, not the run. The run's been pretty quiet.
Really?
If you could believe that. Yep, she's sitting over at Taco Bell right now. Alright, what's your go-to from
Everybody
Taco
still
Bell?
there?
Huh?
Yeah. Making sure everybody was still there. Jose kind of ripped my headphones out.
Jose having problems?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's just. I think he's sad.
Why he's sad?
Cause Mother's not here. Let me get all the cords out of the way so you don't fucking get tangled up in the shit. There you go. Made me start Fallout and I didn't want to. Alright. Is that where you want to lay? You comfortable there?
You know, it's just like one of them damn bad days I've been having.
What do you mean?
I keep fucking going and trying to remember where the damn start point is on the mission.
What were you asking about Taco Bell?
What's your go-to when you get Taco Bell?
Oh, the 2 beef chalupas, no tomatoes, no sour cream, a soft taco, beefy 5-layer burrito, sometimes a quesarito, sometimes a fucking, I can't remember what them things are, and a Baja Blast.
Oh yeah, quesadilla. Sometimes the 3 Doritos tacos. But tonight I'm getting 2 12-packs. I'm in one of those moods. At least I ain't gonna get the goddamn fucking shit thrown at me because somebody don't know how to eat a goddamn burrito.
Don't know how to eat a burrito. What are you talking about?
What I went and vented that night knows exactly what I was talking about, huh? Of all the fucking abuse and shit I took. Yeah, I got my ass fucking whipped because apparently I took them to Taco Bell. They didn't know how to fucking eat a burrito, and they all get all butthurt and get mad at me and blame me for it. I was like, not my goddamn fault you don't know how to eat a goddamn burrito. Of course, we're talking about a bunch that only eat, if they want a burger, they'll only go to McDonald's. They don't know what a good burger is. Fuck McDonald's. Okay, here's my thing. I can understand if you need McDonald's in a quick pinch, if you're, out somewhere and whatnot, right? But do I really want to eat that? No. See, there's also a reason why I left a fuel tank right there. Because there's no fill-up areas out here. You're doing something, ain't you, Toast?
What? Do what now?
Oh, I was saying you're doing something, ain't you?
I was reading something. Why?
Oh, I'm just passing the damn time, dude.
Oh, okay. Didn't know if I was being too silent or not.
Oh, I just did. Shit, you silent? It doesn't matter to me if you're silent or not? No. Hasn't never mattered to me yet.
I don't know. I don't really pay attention, to be honest. I just do shit my own accord.
That's usually most of us anyhow.
Yeah, I was reading up on Sheffield to see what he does. Like any specific thing he does, but nah. It's just a
He's filler.
regular old... Yeah, he's just a regular old settler with a name. My first settlement that I had that was almost 100, I managed to recruit old man Stockton.
Oh. That would have been good, too. The thing is, people love, I know there's some people out there that think, why the hell would you play Fallout with all the glitches? Because maybe we have the love for Fallout. Because we love the story, the lore, everything. Shit, that's like playing Snowrunner. I bet people come on here while I'm live streaming. Why are you driving a truck? They look stupid.
Well, you are entitled to your opinion.
I think that's what I said. I was like, you are entitled to your opinion, but don't come up here and just, be a random ass dick. I took that turn not wide enough. And I've always loved trucks. Trucks were always one of my things that I've absolutely loved. And I love vintage trucks.
I'm really surprised you haven't came across a game of Monster Jam.
I haven't, but Dimebag has.
Does that seem like something you'd be playing?
I don't know. I just love the aspect of, getting goods from one place to another. If that makes any sense.
It do.
Plus, I remember growing up, when I was growing up as a kid, um, anytime I got Hot Wheels, I was always excited if I got a rig out of it, you know, with an actual trailer. And I'm not talking about one of those damn futuristic looking son of bitches. I'm talking about a real authentic truck. You know, like like say an International or a Mack or I'll give you a company that no longer exists, and I thought these trucks were beautiful too. Brockway.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they were way before your time.
So you must have them old red lines. Hot Wheels.
Oh yeah, Redline Hot Wheels, and then Matchbox. You know, not the actual Matchbox, but you know, before Mattel bought the company.
The ones that had the rubber wheels.
Oh yeah, love that shit. I used to have a truck stop playset growing up.
There's one thing I missed a chance to get, and I have no idea where the hell it is. There's a Hot Wheels city builder that had actual looking roads with the painted stripes and everything.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. I love those.
But every now and again, like I go in there to see if they're still around, but the only tracks I can find are them orange ones.
Yeah, because of those are speed tracks.
And I'm like, what happened to the city builder tracks?
I'll give you another one that you would. This was way before your time. Around 85, 80, 84, 85, 86. Hot Wheels actually dabbled in trains. Okay. It wasn't electric trains or nothing like that. It was, you know, just like any old Hot Wheels car, but it was trains. I got surprised Christmas one year that I had both play sets with connections and every single train in the first series. I wish I still had that. That damn thing would be a fucking fortune. Dude, I had some Santa Fe, Union Pacific, Burlington Northern, Rio Grande, hell, probably some even in your neck of the woods. What's that one? It's the black engine. Norfolk and Virginia.
Norfolk, Virginia?
Yeah, those black rigs. Or those black trains.
I don't know of any historic trains from North Carolina.
Well, I know there's a Norfolk, Virginia line. I remember those. That's like sometimes I like getting on Train Sim World. Now, you've seen that on PlayStation, right?
Yeah, I've seen you play it.
I do love that. The only thing I hate about it is you gotta pay a goddamn arm and a leg for fucking DLC. $30 for a fucking pack. But there is a pack I want in that. Problem is, it's $30, and I ain't got that money right now. And that would be the new Union Pack line that cuts through, I think, Arizona and New Mexico. I think it's part of the Cane line. Yeah, but the Hot Wheels trains, I love those things. Yeah, but yeah, you were talking about the city builder. I love those city builder sets, and you're right. I don't know why Hot Wheels stopped making those.
So I'm not the only one that remembers the damn thing.
I do too.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one that remembers half that shit.
I'll tell you one that I'm shocked that I've looked it up on YouTube, and I've not found many videos of it, but I remember Tycho with the slot cars, okay? But one of the things I always loved, there was one Tycho set that I absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, would love to have owned, but never got a chance to, and I wanted it so bad, was the US-1 rig play set, and it actually had, where you could actually pretty much do what you're doing now here on Snowrunner. I was connected on a track, of course, you know. See, that's a lost start, because no kid is gonna, I have never known a kid nowadays who will sit there and build a train set build a train set to where you have a whole room in your house, or hell, even a garage, or some place that you could build this shit. That is a lost art.
I did that with my wrestling figures when I lived by myself. Because I lived by myself, I had 3 rooms in my single wide. And there was no use in using those other rooms, so I had built an arena out of my wrestling figures. Had the Hell in a Cell and everything.
Oh hell yeah! See, and I'm probably one of the only guys that didn't think you were a little weird or a nerd. I would have done the same fucking thing. Why? Because I think that shit's fucking cool.
I mean, it's a fucking hobby.
And see, that's the problem. There's people out there that does not seem to fucking understand that it's okay to have a hobby. Or if you have a hobby, it's like, well, I don't do that, or this and that, or the other.
It's the same shit as scrapbooking, it's just a different way of doing it.
Model railroading was one of my big ones. I love model railroading. I miss that shit. The thing is, nowadays, shit. If you're going to go do model railroading, good luck trying to find a goddamn set. I've seen some for Amazon, and they are not fucking cheap. And it depends on which electric train set we're going. If we're going N scale, HO scale, or G scale.
There's a guy on YouTube that I watch from Australia. He does HO scale models, and he'll sometimes add trains to it.
Oh yeah. I always liked HO because those were, the go-to when it came to it, because those were literally Hot Wheels size.
We are going to say HO's like the size of Hot Wheels.
Yeah, HO is a Hot Wheels size, and so I didn't have to go and buy new vehicles. I always used what I had. And had it set up with ambulances and shit like that. And that's the thing. Kids nowadays, no. I'll tell you another one that I remember kids comparing you grew up in the 90s and the 2000s, right?
Yeah.
And I grew up in the 80s and into the 90s.
80s, 90s, yeah.
Just take them both in there in the kitchen and just unwrap a couple.
I could tell. I could definitely tell now, like the quality of action figures and shit that I see now is a little depressing for me.
They lowered the quality.
Yeah, they're not
Bring me about 3
articulated
of
at
them and just
all.
bring them in here. Don't unwrap them or nothing. Yeah, I'll give you a perfect example of a damn good action figure that was built to last. The original Masters of the Universe line. He-Man. Those motherfuckers were built to last.
I had one of those. Just talking about like my favorite one, like wrestling figures or action figures completely. But one of my all-time favorite ones were those 12-inch GI Joes
Oh yeah, the foot high ones.
the
Oh yeah,
the American what the hell they're called, America's Finest and the Villains.
just surprised me.
Like I love the quality of them, and they were like roughly
Bring me 4.
if I remember correctly, they weren't inexpensive, but
Yeah.
they weren't too badly expensive.
No.
But now, if I go and look at 12-inch figures now, the paint jobs are really horrible. You can barely tell who it is. Like if Hobbs, for instance, from Fast and Furious, I saw a 12-inch figure of him. If I didn't see Fast and Furious, I never would have known that was supposed to be The Rock. Because of how poor quality it was, or how cheaply made it was. And I go and look inside the package, it's only got 3 points of articulation, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, and the GI Joe figures and stuff like that. What we remember. Oh my God, what was it? I forget what was that. 6,
12
7?
points.
Yeah, 12.
12 points. Because it was the head could spin and go up and down, left and right, pretty much what you could do with your real head. The elbows, the wrists, sometimes the fingers, the hips, the knees, and the feet.
Don't unwrap them, just bring them to me. I'll tell you another one I remember now. Here's stuff that kids probably wouldn't remember, but, you know, you obviously could, and I could vouch for it. Those days when you could go to a Toys R Us or a Kmart or something, and you prayed to your God there was something good in there.
There was always something good in there as a kid.
I remember a time when, I remember when the toy craze was huge, and Transformers, I mean, G1, I'm talking about Generation 1 Transformers. Those were fucking built to fucking last, too. But, and even the old 6-inch G.I. Joes. But one of the biggest things I remember collecting, and I collected it well up into my teenage years, was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And you know what I'm talking about, those Playmate sets.
Mm-hmm.
remember the wrestling figures that used to be rubber.
Yeah, bone crunching action. Those were some of my favorites. Then they came out with the Titantron Live.
Was those Jack specific or LJN?
Jack's Pacific. The ones you're talking about, the big ass rubber ones, were LJN.
Yeah, I remember those. I'll tell you something I remember growing up. I haven't seen one of these in years either. Old metal Tonka trucks.
I remember them.
Dude, you know if you had one of those now, they're worth a fortune. That or the nylon trucks. Metal ones that were about as big as a Tonka truck. I've never known anybody who knew more about them. I had at least 3 of those. One of them was a Ford 9000. I had a Peterbilt and I had a Kenworth. Because I know they had an exclusive deal with Packard Trucks, which was basically Peterbilt and Kenworth, because they're both from the same company. Always wanted a Mack, though. Love Macks. Hell, even some of the damn play sets they make for girls aren't even as good as they were once. You know? Kim went over to the toy section one day. You know, just see how Barbie's changed over the years.
They haven't changed much.
But their build quality's not as good as it used to be. Now, me, okay, you can call me a weirdo, but I actually respect the Barbie line because my grandma collected them. And I had to give them up at an auction, and I had no idea how much they were worth. I regret that decision now.
For me, the reason I respect Barbie is when I was a kid, G.I. Joe didn't make female figures, and if they did, it was very rare.
Mm-hmm.
So Barbie's filled that gap.
I mean, they were the same
my
height.
settlers unassigned themselves.
I mean, they were the same height. Yeah, but you could probably remember that stigma and whatnot. Boys played with boy toys, girls played with girl toys.
It's whatever the hell you want, really.
Exactly. But see, that was the stigma of growing up in the 80s. And I never understood that.
It was kind of like that for me growing up too, because I remember seeing a commercial for this Ken doll that had a like razor stubble, and you could use a razor to get rid of it with hot water and cold water or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I want that Ken doll. And my parents were like, "Why? That's for girls." I'm like, I want it for the G.I. Joes, because it was like I had this whole thing planned out where he was going to be like a rookie in the army or whatever. Because the clothes for the G.I. Joes were larger than what Ken would wear, and it looked fucking hilarious. But they got it for me. He even got me a Barbie car to use for the G.I. Joes. Which I can't remember what that was. My
Whatever
brother
worked,
got
huh?
yeah, my brother got a pink limousine. I remember hating, like, we hated it was pink, but it was a fucking limousine that could fit the G.I. Joes.
That's why I would never judge anybody for that. For that simple fact. Okay. That's like, I remember the wrestling figures when they first started, really get when Jack Pacific really started getting taken off.
Yeah, the bone crunching action ones. I had a fuck ton of those.
But I remember the Attitude Era, and you started seeing female wrestlers being they were begging for women wrestlers to be added. I mean, wasn't there like a big petition to get Trish and Lita and Sable and all them added?
I don't remember about the petition, but I know I had Lita, China, fucking... What the hell's her goddamn name?
Ivory?
No.
Jacqueline?
Not Jacqueline. It was Sable and someone else. This was around the Titantron Live era.
Oh. Okay.
Because the only female figures that came out with the bone crunching action ones was Sable and Jacqueline, but you had to get them. You were real lucky to find them. But every now and again, when I go to the Walmart or whatever, I'll look at the wrestling figures because I don't like Mattel figures.
I've got Mattel figures. We have Mattel ones, but
I prefer the Jack Pacific.
But none of the Mattel ones are open. They're all in the package, dude. All of them.
The reason I prefer the Jack Pacific is I found a way to reverse engineer their making process where I could take them apart and make my own people out of them.
You can't do that with Mattels.
You can, but the way the plastic is very fucking hard without ripping a hole before it pops open.
You just described to me, Toast, a technique that's used in model making when it came to Star Trek or even Star Wars. Kit bashing. You know, like if you watch Star Trek The Next Generation or, Deep Space Nine or Voyager.
I have.
Okay, now we're talking about this before the advent of the, CGI shit. A lot of those extra starships you saw, when they would have you'd see the Enterprise, but then you'd see another Federation ship was right by it. Usually those were model kits. They would go and buy and just put different model kits together to create new starships. How did you think the Reliant was created? That was a kit-bashed Enterprise.
So I wish they would still make the Jack Pacific wrestlers because they were easy to take apart and like you say, kit bash. The Mattel, their plastic is different. It's not as hard as Jack's was, which in a materials like a material standpoint, the softer plastic is more durable than the harder plastic.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it makes it very hard for me to kit bash.
Now, the AEW figures, we've got 3 of them, and they are not even being opened.
I got one. It was Io Shirai, or whatever the fucking
Io
women's
Shirai?
champion. Yeah.
Wait a minute, AEW though, right?
Yeah, the fucking first women's champion.
Oh,
for
you're talking
AEW.
about Riho.
Yeah.
I got Riho. Yeah, that's the first one we ever bought was Riho. And we got Santana and Ortiz. We're still looking for Hangman. Hangman, Darby Allin.
I got a lot of female wrestling figures now. But I keep them separate, and I got a big tote that's filled with my Jax and Mattel figures and the mixed match of what I Frankenstein together. And there's even a few McFarlane toys in there, like It. I got both versions of It, and some shit that I built. But in my other area is all my female figures. I keep them separate.
Yeah, and every
'Cause
now
I
and
don't
then,
feel like
my Mattel figures, I've been trying to appraise some of the sets. And Kim's been holding on to a couple of them, but one of the most expensive ones in my collection, or in our collection that we have a battle pack of the Road Warriors. And this is a Mattel. They just got appraised in the package, and which ours is. Mind you, the bubble package.
blister pack.
Yep, blister pack. Yep. I call it a bubble package, but it's the same thing. $450 for that package. The only problem is it's a niche market. That's the only drawback to, being.
Do you guys have Family Dollar, Dollar General, and
Yeah.
Dollar Tree?
Yes.
So, I don't know if you remember in the late '90s, early 2000s, Dollar Tree had their own versions of WWF figures.
Yep.
And it was
they were
like
rubber.
these the real small, all rubber ones. My friend David has an Owen Hart that's not opened.
Dude, that would be worth a fucking fortune. Even if it's from Dollar General or something like that. Let me tell Kim. Okay, back in the day with Family Dollar and Dollar General and all them back in the 90s. They would have the WWF figures, but they were all the rubber ones, right? Toast just mentioned that his friend has an Owen Hart in the package.
Would love to have that.
I wish you'd love to have the one I had, and it got lost. Al Snow with head.
I had the bone crunching action one. There's also a very rare figure that came with the Buried Alive match playset. I only managed to get a few of the bone crunching action playsets. I had the casket match, the commentators. I even had the backstage shit. Something else I had, but the one that was rare, it was the Buried Alive that came with the henchman, or what the fuck was his name?
Executioner?
Yeah, the Executioner was the only figure they ever made of him, and he was released in that set.
There were 2 men who played that character?
I know one of them was the Repo Man, who was one of the, it was either Axe or Smash.
The other one was Terry Gordy.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The only one I remember was the Repo Man, the one that was one of the demolition.
I remember that one too. But no, Terry Gordy was another one. I found that out, and I'm like, oh shit, he really did. Huh. I think it was a one-time deal because Barry Darso didn't want to work with Michael Hayes at the time. But for the AEW figures, yeah. Kim has got these on her list. She's been trying to find at least something of them. Hangman, Darby Allin, Chris Jericho. Because I got a WWE Chris Jericho, but not an AEW.
John Moxley?
Moxley, yep. I damn sure want Eddie Kingston.
Oh, yeah.
I have become a fan of Eddie Kingston's work.
What did he think? ECW.
Oh yeah, there was another one that I had along with my bone crunching action figures was the original ECW figures.
Oh. Wasn't that the San Francisco toy company that made those?
I can't remember. I only managed to get 3 of them. I got Sandman, Tommy Dreamer, and Sabu.
Were they all articulate or rubbered?
They were hard plastic and slightly articulated. And they were sort of similar to the WCW figures at the time, which that was another thing I used with the bone crunching action figures.
Yeah, I remember.
I just had it like everybody mixed together.
I remember the WCW action figures, and they put Bret Hart with fucking pinstripes.
That was a weird thing they were doing.
Uh-huh.
I had Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, a bunch of people like that.
We're still looking for a Kevin Nash Mattel.
I had DDP. I had DDP and Scott Steiner figures. But for the figure set for their rivalry they were having.
Yeah.
I opened it up. I dropped Scott Steiner and he shattered.
Oh, jeez. Sounds like those figures weren't worth a damn.
Well, I mean, we didn't have carpet at the time. And just hardwood, like fucking hardwood floor. But if it had happened with my knowledge of taking figures apart...
Get a couple more, just hard shells.
If I had my knowledge of taking figures apart, I would have been able to fix it. But sadly, I didn't have that knowledge back then.
Another thing I kind of wish I had still, and I haven't mentioned this much, and Kim, you'd shoot me. As you know, I had a collection of Teenage Mutant TMNT, right? Now, the company that made it, Playmates, they were responsible for another line. They made Star Trek.
Oh yes, my dad.
I had the entire Next Generation crew and the original crew. I always had it where Captain Kirk and Captain Picard would meet before Generations came out.
My dad bought the entire, like every figure that came out. Like I can't remember. I don't know how many sets were in the series, but he bought the entire goddamn series. And had them set up in a fucking glass Caro cabinet.
I had my Next Generation one, I had Picard in the jacket one. You know, he had the uniform one, but it was the jacket one with the gray shirt under it.
Yeah,
You remember that one?
I remember it.
Riker, his normal attire. Data, his normal attire, with a positronic back piece that opened up on his back. Geordi with his... Now, there's a rare one with Geordi. There were some that had the visor that was molded in, but I had the one that was removable.
Yeah.
And his eyes, you could see that they were actually blind.
I was going to point that out.
Yeah.
I thought that was a nice little detail.
I had Worf with the shorter long hair, not when it became ponytailed. Yeah. I had Guinan in the purple outfit.
Did you get Dr. Bones? The old man Dr. Bones?
I could never get Dr. McCoy. The old man McCoy. But out of the original series, I had all of them. I had all the original crew.
I don't know how my dad managed to get every single figure in that series, because I remember Old Man McCoy, Spock, he had Sarek, to Paul, fucking the original series and the original series figures.
Q.
He had... That was the only one I don't remember seeing, but then again, I can't recall.
I had to pick up Q, but not from Next Generation. That one I had to pick up with Star Trek Voyager. Because I had Janeway with the ponytail. Cisco I had before he shaved his head bald. When the first couple of seasons, Cisco didn't even have facial hair. He had the short black hair. He wasn't even a captain yet. He was still commander. I had Worf on the Deep Space Nine attire when he had the red shirt. Yes, I did have Dr. Crusher. I forgot to mention, I had Crusher with the jacket. She had the jacket molded.
Dad had the Scotty from the original series and the Scotty from the episode.
Yeah, the episode one, I remember that episode. You talk about relics. Yeah, I had Scotty. I went after that one right away. Wesley, I had the outfit from the first season. You know, when it was not the uniform, but it looked like the sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one and the green suit one my dad had.
Tasha Yar. I had a Tasha Yar.
My dad had the fucking Enterprise suit and the sister with the not the Vulcan, but the I can't think of the name right now. God, what the fuck is it? What are the Vulcans' cousins that are evil?
Romulans.
Yes, the Romulan Yar.
Oh, Sella.
Yeah.
Good thing I remember this shit. Oh, but my favorite was getting the Borg shit. I had Locutus.
I was gonna say that Locutus was very rare.
I had a Locutus. I had a Hugh also.
Did you get the Borg Queen?
No, I wanted it, but I could not get it.
My dad got that. I even got the Borg figure stand and the Enterprise figure stand for the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I don't know how the hell he managed to get all of that shit.
It's a lot of conventions, though, man. But I would love to see a reissue of those figures. I would fucking buy them up in a goddamn heartbeat.
Well, they're remaking a lot of the Masters of the Universe, and they even came out with the fucking cartoon
Yeah, Netflix is doing a new one.
Ghostbusters, the cartoon Ghostbusters
Yep.
toys again.
Yep,
So
I
there's
saw
a
that.
very good chance that'll come out.
Oh, you damn right.
Especially with the resurgence of,
Star Trek also.
yeah.
Good. Could you imagine Playmates figures with the Discovery figures now? If I can say it, Burnham, the black chick, yeah, Burnham, who's supposed to be Spock's adopted sister.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it would be great to get Saru, that alien.
There's like they're talking about aliens. There were some figures that like only appeared in one episode and had like a minor thing, and there were figures of them.
You talking about that one that had the apparatus where he had to breathe into, or not breathe in,
Yeah.
but when he talked into it, it was.
Yeah, that one and the one that had the breathing shit.
You know, the thing is I even saw a play set for Enterprise. Yeah, I'm talking about the one for Archer.
That was in 2004.
I know, they even had a play set of it.
Hmm.
If you could
I remember
believe that.
I remember there were some Deep Space Nine figures that were a little bit shorter than the G.I. Joes that were articulated.
Uh-huh.
They even had like Picard that way for some reason, but I know he showed up in Deep Space Nine a couple times.
I remember Picard on the very first episode of DS9. That's all I remember.
I got the Shapeshifter, Q, and Picard.
Oh, you talking about Oda?
Yeah. Odo.
Which that
I
was
like,
the great.
come on.
That was the great Rene Auberjois who played him.
Mr. House.
Yep. That was a sad day when he died.
I liked the part where he talks about his name and he's like, "My name means unknown sample."
Let me get some more coke. I could never get Ezra Dax, but I had Jetsia. I had the Terry Farrell version.
The fuck?
Ezri was after Jetsia.
Yeah, I could never get an Ezra one, but I got the. I had Jetsia.
I'll be right back.
I am back.
Oh, you're missing it. We're talking about old toys.
Yeah, I came back and I heard some of that, but I just had to hang some washing out and all that stuff, so. Sounds interesting.
Oh. It is. Especially the old Star Trek figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, I admit it. I was a nerd back then when it came to that shit.
And nothing wrong with that.
Hey, come on. Star Trek was my go-to. I like that. That makes it look like the old Beacons moving trucks.
Hmm. Yeah, I noticed as well that Divine's got a new channel.
Who does? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Divine.
Divine was
Yeah,
sent. Yeah, yeah, saw that. I got onto that.
yeah.
I
That
haven't heard
reminds me.
from her in a while.
Oh, I know. Divine's been busy with other stuff.
At that point.
That looks like a sick looking truck, doesn't it?
Oh, I bet it is.
Keep that card on you, so in case you need cap air. Shit, I've been trying to deliver this shit over there for a while, and I keep flipping my freaking truck.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing a mod. You know?
Yeah. Do.
Ugh. Love me some Taco Bell. They don't have Taco Bell in Australia, do they? Look.
Hmm.
They don't have Taco Bell in
Didn't really.
Australia, do they?
No, no, they don't. No, we don't.
You don't know what you're missing, huh?
Nope. No.
Yeah, a little.
Wow. No, I'm not missing any mods. Okay.
Okay. Good.
See, I'd love to have some imported Hot Wheels. Because I know the Australian Hot Wheels are much different than what we got.
I'm sure now.
Yeah.
Hell, you guys had to develop. You guys got to have the Interceptor made into a Hot Wheels. I want one. What, Australia's not known for much cars, but when you guys created the Interceptor, oh my god, I love that car. Especially with
It's
the two
been
big
off.
fuel tanks on the back. Oh god, yes. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, the blower on that car was actually just a fake.
Oh, I wouldn't know, to be honest.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna have to look that up. But I've heard that the blower on the V8 Interceptor from Mad Max was not real. It was just a showpiece. Actually, the car wasn't even that fast. No. In fact, they heavily modified that some gun.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Talking about G.I. Joes and everything, you remember the Adventure Man, I think it was?
Yeah, or Action Man or something like that.
Yeah, the one that had the real hair?
Yeah, and the thing is about that was actually an import. Britain had that first.
I don't know how I managed to do it, but I have 2 of those figures for my G.I. Joe collection over here. And one of them doesn't have any feet for some reason. That's how it came. But I managed to rig some feet for him to put some boots on him.
Going back to our first conversation about Hot Wheels earlier, and you talk about some of the track play sets is now just the orange track. I went on YouTube here recently, and there's a dude on there. He's got older play sets. One of them I actually had that set, was a Dynamite play set. So you launch the car, right? You're hearing this, right, Kim? So you launch the car on this play set, and there's a bridge, and you get a plunger, you hit the bridge, and it blows the car out. I remember Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels had some good setups, though. I remember another one called Crack Ups.
Do you remember Micro Machines?
Yes, I do.
I had a fuck ton of them my cousin stole from me. Even had the van play set with it.
Oh, hell.
And it's on the game, Jose. You're fine.
Yeah, I remember Micro Machines. Every time I always thought of John Machetta, because, the Micro Machine guy.
Yeah.
Which, if you know your Transformers, he actually ended up voicing a Transformer. Blur.
Do you have any idea why settlers unassign themselves?
No, I don't, but I bet I know what it probably is. It's probably a script that's kind of off in there. Even in the vanilla game, it did the same thing. So it looks like you might have to find a settler mod that prevents that.
So every time I leave, the guards and everything, and the people that farm unassign themselves. Unless it has something to do with sim settlements.
It might be. You got sim settlements on?
Yeah, where they build their own houses and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for that, I think what that is if you got settlers doing that, they're actually setting it up to what is set up into the sim settlement's computer. So what you're going to need to do is actually go find where the computer for each settlement is and have to set it up for it. That's probably why they're going and not doing their actual job.
I don't know. I have these guard posts set up around the sanctuary, and I'll assign a guard. They'll guard, and when I leave the settlement and come back, they're not guarding anymore.
You know, they have not released any more Creation Club shit on that game in probably, what, a good year?
Well, they haven't had any GTA and Red Dead updates in a while, so the recent resurgence in that shit gives me hope that they'll have some community content come out soon. And I noticed in the settlement menu when you have the holiday stuff, it's for before it would be just the Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
But they got it set to where you go into where it says holiday decorations, and then it goes into a different menu that where you click on the Christmas stuff, which makes me think they're going to add more. And I'm kind of hoping for a Halloween one. Imagine the costumes and the decorations it'll have.
Oh, yeah. I did love the Tunnel Snakes one. That was a great one. But the one I liked was when you got to go back to the Capital Wasteland. Granted, it was just GNR, but still.
It's the more adventure shit like that would be nice. Which I'm gonna do the Vault Tech shit now since I got nothing better to do.
Three sets of metal beams, huh?
Tell you something I really miss messing with was Legos.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Lego is a stress reliever.
But this shit's so fucking expensive. Like, I would love to have goddamn the goddamn play sets for that shit. I had one. It wasn't Lego per se, but they were the same size. It was something to do with like aliens and shit.
I don't think that truck's going to be able to pull that, honestly. Guys, I'll holler back at you guys later. I'm about